Choke, no joke. Jiggy choke, no joke. 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 You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. We are live and direct. Choke, no joke. Sorry for the delay. But you know me, baby. When I'm delayed like this, I'm bringing some receipts, baby. You know I'm coming with the receipts, baby. When I'm coming like this, boy, shout out to everybody out there, all the Geminis. It's your time to shine. Do your thing. Tauruses, we still did our thing. You know what I mean? Aries, shout out to y'all. Capricorns, what up? Aquarius, what up? Now, of course, everybody wants to know about Jay-Z at the Roots picnic, the subliminals. Everybody's out here breaking it down. I'm seeing niggas, Joe, Jay-Z, you mad because Jay-Z ain't. Why would I be mad because Jay-Z ain't say my name? Jay-Z ain't got enough heart to say my name. Okay? Jay been making records about me since uh Watch the Throne. All right? He know not to see. You see, he deleted my name out of the diss on Watch the Throne. So we gonna eat Jay-Z food tonight, baby. Somebody contact Dame Dash. Make sure y'all send this to Dame Dash at Dusko Poppington or whatever. We gonna eat Jay-Z food, right? Not the bougie way, the ghetto way. You know, Jay, we don't eat smoked duck over here. All right, we do candy yams, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and chicken wings. Okay, we gonna eat Jay Z food tonight, baby. Somebody call up Oskino. Oh man, Jay Z has taken the wig off, y'all. Jay Z has taken his wig off. Oh my God. We gonna have fun tonight. Now, a lot of y'all said, yo, Choke, you just mad because Jay-Z would take a shot at you. Oh, he did? Let me explain something to you about Jay-Z. Many of you have not studied this man called Sean Carter, who got his name from a rapper named Jazzo. Okay? Y'all don't know him like I know him, right? Jay-Z's not going to say my name. One, he doesn't have the heart to. Two, he think that is going to make me more famous or something, right? But he dissed me too. Y'all just ain't catch it. But those who support me all the time caught it, right? Who else is the one that got the song Choke No Joke, the Public Enemy? Huh? 911 is the joke. I've been the public enemy. Who you think he's talking about? Y'all niggas just don't know Jay and how he operates. He'll smack you with the subliminal. For those who know will know. For those who don't know, won't know. But it's all right though. All right? Choke, no joke, I'm here. Let's get to the show. You know how I do. Choke, no joke, the public enemy. Jay, I caught your sub, and I'm going to get in your culo tonight. Somebody call Dame Dash. He needs to see this. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke, get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air. You clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload when Larry tried to turn me into a mole. Told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. On the ones and twos, chokester. What y'all want to do? I'm here now.
How I do it? This is a diss, would be specific. Hit you with a sub, you blacklisted. Her third tour, it's ridiculous. You in the crowd, babysitting. Mad at pics, fans flicking. You got a Billy, they dick licking. Kids, your son and dad missing. You duck in the swab, results prison. I see your faces, the mad prism. Y'all rats, are you kidding? And if you sign, you have no wisdom. Integrity missing, money mission. Lamar Latrells in your system. Camel licking, nerves switching. Are y'all kidding? Y'all Virginian. Success, y'all dream sex. Sold a lot of units, but still checks. Squares, Nike, I run with checks. People use Marcy as pets. I move his skin, you on your head. All your tunes are dead. You ugly like your dreads. No bag, I'm on your head. No fag, I'm my shooter. You the glad Duke shooter. You do balls, but no hooters. Choke, no joke, I am the future. With no Malloy, you play with boys. Be out here wishing she was a boy. You her decoy, you her bitch.
Choke no joke, I am the shit. Yo, Cam, get off my dick. Mad Jim, king of the dips. Without Jewels, you have no hits. Your last hit was True Life. When he caught you with that right. Yo, Big Joe, am I right? Nigga Dame saved your life. And then you crossed him for home. Got on stage with Ho. You an actor, you ain't Poe. Joke no joke. You already know. Yo, man, I'm done, man. They counted me out, 'cause I didn't wanna get down. Niggas talking about God there. What God? What God are you talking about? Say his name. This nigga went Eric Benet. Now the baddest girl won't show her face. You know your ass in the way when she show up to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you ain't even say her name. Lame, you better say Dame. In the streets, we call you roadblock. Nigga, you shot. Nigga, you block rocks. Like when Chris was about to pop. Like MJ moonwalking like Spock. You abuse your power fast. You killed the thought that's black.
Jay told me in no certain terms that, you know, no rapper can really afford to look bad in front of him. So it's almost like we gotta blackball him.
Shout out to Jay-Z for seeing the big picture here.
Yeah, and it was a hard pill to swallow.
Tariq, you kill the weeds, not the seeds that grow the trees. And as long as you alive, Dame should have a milli. Fuck you mean bleed. Nigga, don't get me started. You know I'm retarded and lion-hearted. You flipped on your peeps for those peoples in them white sheets. Like you pro-black. We pass nil and how you shit on cap.
Did you kneel or would you stand?
Would I what?
Did you kneel or would you stand?
Okay. I think we passed kneeling.
Nigga, you got the check. The pros went back. And that's no cap. Leaving cap. With no salary cap. Your son said you his dad. And you never threw him a pass. Watching his siblings in the stands. Say lips, say no, say hands. You say the kid is not your son. They call you Hov. It must be immaculate conception. Immaculate conception. Joke no joke, I'm in the building, baby. Y'all already know. Hit that subscribe button right now. I don't want no excuses. Hit that goddamn subscribe button right now. I want to hear it. Hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed by now. I don't know what the hell you waiting on. Joke no joke. We are live on YouTube. I'm live on Instagram too. You can hit the link in my stories if you want to come to the screen, but you want to be on YouTube tonight. Because I done went into the archives, baby. Let me tell y'all something, man. Hold on, man. Yo, man, y'all would not let me rest today. I had so many people who hit me up today. Shout out to my man Oskino. You know, we kicked it today. Surprisingly, I see Dane Dash retweet or repost one of my Instagram posts. I
My bad, y'all. I forgot. I'm doing all this talking. And I forgot to take the mute button off. I guess everybody on Instagram only got to hear that. But yeah, choke no joke. I'm in the building. Sorry about that. Don't worry, you ain't missed nothing. I ain't say nothing much. I'll repeat everything that I said. Good looking to my man Shard. I see you. ATL's finest. All right. Let's go. Next Wednesday is the finals. If you didn't know, New York Knicks, San Antonio Spurs, San Antonio. We gonna about to have a showdown. New York Knicks is 6. You know how we do. All right. Somebody better get out there like Charles Oakley and give your man the big W to get him out the series early. Just don't hurt him. Don't hurt him too bad. Just hurt him enough so he can sit out the rest. So we can just run through this series. But choke no joke. You already know we live and direct YouTube, Instagram. All right. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You know, Jay-Z is the talk of the town, right? My little son, Jigga Man, right? Hold on, why did it? Hold on 1 second, yeah. Hold on 1 second, Instagram. Hold on, why is this? All right. All right, let's get to this. Now, like I told y'all, what was going to happen at that show in Philly, Jay-Z's going to go and have to kiss the asses of the state property, that is, the Beanie Siegels, the Young Guns, who else? One second. I'm trying to blow something up over here. He even had Petey Crack. I'm like, this nigga had me shocked. Okay, now I'm back in action. So, like I said, as I predicted, when Drake dropped his album and was taking all those shots at Jay-Z, that that Jay-Z would go to the Roots concert and use that as an opportunity to reconcile with state property, because we know, as we can see, Jay got several shows going up, and Jay-Z is not a good performer. You know what I'm saying? Now, I love Jay-Z as a rapper. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I got tons of Jay-Z records that I love. You know what I mean? But like I always tell you, Jay-Z gets a couple of stripes ripped off his jacket for originality and from stealing and biting from others, right? But that's not what we're here to talk about today, right? I was the one that told y'all Jay was gonna go to that Roots concert. He was gonna get up there and freestyle, and I, I predicted it. I told y'all, I'm in this nigga head rent free. I live in Jay-Z head rent free, as much as y'all think that he live in my head rent free, right? Now, this Roots concert was several things, right? It was the official announcement, but unofficial announcement, that Jay-Z's dropping a new album. Why? Because us that know Jay-Z knows when he's in the creative mode or when he needs to create, he lets his hair grow. He doesn't change his hairstyle until he's ready to release a new project. If you know Jay-Z, you know that, right? So let this be uh another choke no joke prediction that Jay-Z's gonna drop an album any day now, but worst case scenario, the fourth quarter, right? So he came out here to test some material. I guarantee you, what you heard last night, with the bars, all them bars, I'm gonna go through them too. That he said will be on one of his songs off the next album that's coming up. That wasn't no off the head flow. That's the bars to one of his songs. Just like when we was in at the Mix Show Power Summit in Puerto Rico, the Young Guns would tell you this. Sparks could tell you this. I think, oh yeah, Oskino was there also. Um, when Jay did the freestyle, well, he made it look like it was a freestyle, but when he did the PSA, uh, I think it was PSA or whatever at the Mix Show Power Summit. That was supposed to be his joint, taking shots at Dame and Dipset and everybody there in the same similar fashion as he did last night. And then he goes on to break up with Roc-A-Fella and so on. But just like back then, I was filming Jay, watching Jay, knowing with the subs. I wasn't there this time, but I can look at him and tell everything that's going on, who he's subbing, who he taking shots at. Uh, and this is the one, once again, this is the typical Jay-Z rollout for him to drop a project and be able to move around a little more comfortable by making peace with people that he need in these times. And who do he need right now? Roc-A-Fella. Not Rock Nation. He needs Roc-A-Fella. Why? Because it's the 25th, the 30th anniversary going into the birth of state property and, them having their careers. So what we going to see right now is a new Jay-Z album, guaranteed, any day now, right? We might even get it before the Yankee Stadium joint so he can perform some of them new joints. Uh, We are going to get a Roc-A-Fella reunion tour. That right there, what you saw was last night was the dry run for the Rock reunion tour. It's going to be Jay-Z, State Property, Memphis Bleak. I'm sure at some point he's going to kiss Kanye ass, and Kanye and him will be cool again, even though he took shots at Kanye too. And we'll get into that in a minute, right? The hair thing. I told y'all for the last 5 years, I'll say, or more, that wasn't all Jay-Z hair. That was a wig, right? So you people gonna tell me, oh no, you could comb out dress to a wig, to an afro. You could comb out dress to an afro. Okay, so where's the red dye? Where is the red dye? If you could comb dreads out to an afro, where is the red part? I'll wait. Where is the red part? The dye with the red part. That's what we want to know. Where's the part of Jay-Z's hair that got the red dreads, the red dye? And remember, the red dye was higher than the black tips somewhere. It was mixed up in the middle. So you tell me this thing got the full afro and none of the dye from the red is in there? Nowhere? Right? Nigga older than me ain't got a lick of gray, right? Y'all tell me Jay-Z ain't got a lick of gray nowhere, right? This nigga went to the Eazy-E goddamn costume store and got an Eazy-E wig, right? Then this nigga got the nerve. Yo, Jay-Z, you is a buster. I'm calling you every goddamn West Coast slang there is because you is a mark. You is a mark, nigga. You's a buster. You come out here trying to look like Eazy-E and whatnot. Lo, what's going on, Lo? Nigga, you from Brooklyn, nigga. What's going on, Lo? You coming out here with the Eazy-E, with the lokes on, and you got the button up with the button at the top with all the other buttons hanging down. Like you like, nigga, what set you claim, Jay? Yo, Jay-Z, what set you claim, nigga? Nigga, you came out here in a goddamn Eazy-E Dickie suit with the buttons button up here, all these, the rest of these down. Nigga, that is not goddamn Brooklyn, nigga. Is you kidding me? I don't care if you out on black tips. Nigga, you came out here with lokes on with an Eazy-E Bone Thugs and Harmony afro. What the goddamn shit? Navaya Holmes. You know, Navaya Holmes. What the goddamn button up here with the rest of this shit open down at the bottom. Like you from California. Nigga, stop. Nigga, stop. 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 You faking. Nigga, you is not from California, nigga. Jigga E. Like, nigga, get out of here, nigga. This nigga was Jigga E. Like, nigga, no. No. Bone Thugs and Harmony, faking ass. No, bro. No. And you, nigga, older than all of us. Stop, nigga. This nigga had the Cali shirt on, button at the top with the other buttons open. Like, nigga, what was you watching the night before, nigga? American Me? Like, come on, nigga. What was you watching? South Central? Like, what is this nigga watching, nigga? Yo, man. Oh, boy. Nigga, like, That hair you see there, that's the hair that was. He would go and Beyonce would do his cornrows, and then he would go to the goddamn beauty salon, and they would do the sewing, the dread wig to them cornrows right there. That was under them goddamn dreads, them goddamn cornrows, and his hair done grew out from having them cornrows for so long and shit. This nigga had his shirt buttoned up like a Cali nigga, grown ass man. I can see if he was like a young nigga imitating nut eating Cali niggas. I would get it if he was a young nigga. This nigga 60, dressed up like a nigga from. I can see if he was from Cali. If he was Ice Cube, no problem. If he was Snoop Dogg, no problem. MCA, and even Ice T, no problem. The Game, no problem. If they Dr. Dre, even at his age, no problem. That is their culture. Why is this nigga from Marcy, Brooklyn, dressed up like Navanya Home? Like this, yo, bro, man. Jay-Z did everything last night to suck Cali off but crip walk. And that's because he can't dance. If he knew how to crip walk, that nigga he'd have been up there crip walking. Like this nigga, oh boy. You should have came out in the 6'4", nigga. You should have came out like Snoop at the back at the day at the Source Awards or the BET Awards, whatever it was. Like, nigga, you should have came out on one of them bikes, like and this is the dude that said too much West Coast ding ding licking. Ain't that a crap? Who dressed you last night, nigga? Shantae Brodus? Who was your stylist last night, JC? Shantae Brodus? Oh boy. But yo, man, I had mixed feelings about it. Because I am a Jay-Z fan when it comes to the music. And, I was at Roc-A-Fella for years. Yeah, and that's my era, you know, with the whole Dipset state property, you know. I love all them dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? So one part of me is excited and happy, you know what I'm saying? You know, for them to, get a look. Shout out Beanie Siegel, shout out Young Chris, shout out Neef Buck, shout out PD Crack, shout out Freeway. I still got 100% love for all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I didn't have the relationship with Jay-Z that I had with, Beans and Crack and Oskino and Sparks. And because, we all used to hang around each other and we all was around Dane. Jay wasn't really around us like that. You know what I'm saying? Because him and Dane was going what they was going through. So I don't have no emotional attachments to Jay-Z outside of being a fan of the music and the emotional attachment of the little drama that we had, right? But I've spent numerous days, weeks, months with everybody else. So I knew that Beans and State Property, I knew they was going to show up for Jay. I knew they was. You know what I'm saying? They love Jay. You know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad at them for forgiving Jay for whenever Jay needs them. Because You have never, not once, and I don't care if it was Freeway, I don't care if it was Beans, I don't care if it was Petey Crack, I don't care if it was the Young Guns. Never have you seen them since Roc-A-Fella broke up, Jay-Z ever show up for any one of them at a show. Not none of them. Not one of them. I don't even think he ever did that for Bleak. You know what I'm saying? But Jay's show would have been a lot boring had, especially in Philly, had State Property not come out. Uh Even Meek. Like Jay, he doodled on Meek too. You know what I'm saying? But they all look at OJ, the big homie. If I don't do it, he gonna make it hard for me. Well, he already making it hard for y'all. So kissing his ass ain't gonna help you none. Y'all would have been more better not showing up for him and made him be like, damn, like I'm really that bad of a person that Beans won't show up, Chris won't show up. Like, if Beans and Chris won't show up for Jay, that will make him humble himself and come down to earth and really, have to make good with dudes, not make good with dudes because he got a show in a neighborhood and he know he gonna need them, and it makes it look good for him, you know. So, like I said, I have mixed feelings about the Roots picnic. I wanted to be there, then I was like, I don't want to be there when Jay is there. Like I wanted to go there and I wanted to see Brandy perform. And it looked like Brandy killed it, right? Her and Monica. It was a lot of people I wanted to see. And I was like, I'm not going there. Jay's there. I'm not going to go. Right? Just because I didn't want to be bad energy or his energy give me bad energy, So I decided to just stay away. Right? But I definitely knew that he was going to bring out Beanie Siegel and State Property. I knew that they would not tell him no. I knew they would not. Even though he always get on his butt to kiss. I knew it was going to happen. And I predicted it. And y'all see me. I called it. They gonna go. So I just want, and I'm gonna give Beans a pass on this one. And I'm gonna give the Young Guns a pass on what I'm about to say, right? One, because Beans was in jail. Well, Beans could have been out of jail if Jay would have co-signed for him at that time. So I don't know if I should give Beans a full pass on this one because this is the nigga that left you in jail, Beans. But clearly you forgave him, right? The Young Guns, I'm gonna give a pass because Jay did take them with him. And what I'm referring to is the Rock the Mic tour, right? Now, when we was at the Rock the Mic tour, and in hindsight, now that I think about it, I'm gonna give Jay-Z a pass too, right? I can't really be mad at Jay today, knowing what I know now, the way I felt back then, and I probably just felt that way back then because I was closer to Dame. But when Jay-Z had the Rock the Mic tour, he didn't bring nobody from Roc-A-Fella on the tour. It was Jay-Z, Snoop, Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, 50 Cent. I think that was it. And he had let the Young Guns open up. And I felt like he was being a sucker, not letting everybody go on the tour, because Bleak wasn't on that Rock the Mic tour either. Right? So State Property and Dipset got left off the tour outside of the Young Guns. and Beanie was in jail. So Jay, now that I know, because why would Jay let Dipset go on the tour with him and these niggas is disrespecting him and making sneak diss records and two more for taking over the rock? Why would I take these niggas on tour with me and Cameron is over here being disrespectful? So now when I look at that, I say, you know what, Jay wasn't wrong for that, right? But the point I was getting ready to make was, Freeway didn't go on the Rock the Mic tour. Petey Crack didn't go on the Rock the Mic tour. Owen Sparks didn't go on the Rock the Mic tour. Memphis Bleak didn't go on the Rock the Mic tour. None of the Diplomats got to go on the Rock the Mic tour, right? So what Dame did was, since Jay wasn't letting the Roc-A-Fella artists outside of Young Guns go on the Rock the Mic tour, which was his tour with him and 50 Cent, Busta, Missy, and Snoop, which I did the commercial for that tour too. Produced and directed it. Dame went and created the Rock Army tour. See, and this is here where I get to pull out receipts, right? To show y'all that, and like I said, I guess I can't be mad at Jay, for not letting Bleak should have been on the tour, right? But as you can see here, Dame had to put together. This is the first time this footage has ever been seen. Right? Dame had to put this tour together because Jay wouldn't let none of the other artists on Roc-A-Fella go on his tour. This ain't synced up, so it might be out of sync. Hold on.
How many people have in your trust? You should have confidence that no one will ever lie to you here. If you hear somebody, something fucked up happen, you should know that can't be the case. Because I know this name. Because I've seen what somebody, please, I'd love for someone to give me an example of any kind of lying or disrespect. Should I fucking poly people's deals on their behalf? Get better. Like, I'm not taking this. I would never give you this deal. Here's a better one.
So right here is Dame. As you can see, you got that's Petey Crack's management. That's Bean's mom's right there. Big Face Gary in the back. Who is that? Streets. No, that's Darren Chandler. You got Emmanuel Punica. You got Osa. You got Big Nose Tone Hooker. You got MOP management right there. That's Lay's. You got Fox. Rest in peace.
Why we don't go on tour together? Why we don't make? Why? Why do we doubt each other? Ever. No one's gotten jerked. There's no reason.
That's Kenny Burns, Biggs.
No one's gotten jerked. There's no reason to anybody ever doubt anything. And if you see someone mistake, then just help them. If someone's ego's getting in the way, don't get your ego. Get with his. Stick in. He hasn't evolved yet. It's not productive for both of y'all to fight. It's like a.
That's Big Joe right there. Jim Jones right there sitting on the counter in the back right. So as you can see the signs on the wall, right there, Rock Army tour, because Jay, the Rock Army tour, because and as you see, is state property, Dipset featuring Memphis Bleak and Get Low. So Dame had to put this whole call in everybody so that they could put their own tour together, because Jay-Z wouldn't let nobody in this room get on his tour that he had. And he had a tour that was sold out.
This is more like this is a review, basically. It's what it is. It's what we are, baby. We letting bum ass niggas fucking show us and get because they spend more time with this show. My job is gonna be to promote this, to market it, to make it big, and then to present it. To every genre in the world. Not the world. The Rock Army. It's time for us to take over the world. There's no excuses. It's a bunch of money. And you get paid. And we're gonna get money. This is some shit. I started as a promo tour.
Hit the link in my story, you can see this.
The only way to sell records now, so political, is to hit the road. That was how niggas sold records. I'm sure that stayed alive. Y'all know how, that's how we stayed alive. Jay-Z. Every time someone loves your show, you get a fan. That's a record sale. Every time someone loves your show. Every time someone doesn't love your show, your fans still love you, but he doesn't like yours. Make them love you on that stage. Together the hard show.
That's what the people will remember.
That's what they're gonna. And then they're gonna take home everything, and everything that you give them, they're gonna fuck because of your show. Go buy it. And then we're gonna make the money. And then we're gonna go back out and do it again. Because then we'll have new music, new record sales, new covers of magazines, new movie, more shit to promote. And we ain't gotta go outside of our world. This is what you call doing it your way. Our way.
So when these venues that we got stuff to sell, is going to be a licensing problem?
Hell no.
You need to know ahead of time and incorporate that with the building managers.
We got to sit down there with the building.
Once you guys put together your rider, hopefully it'll be a one rider you guys put together for this particular tour. I know there's separate riders when you guys do your individual shows.
So, like I said, never seen before. First time you've seen that here. But y'all have no idea. But like I said, Dame had to put a whole tour together because Jay wouldn't let none of the artists go on tour. On the label, go on his tour. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the Young Guns. And that's just one of the main things. Like I said, I can't really be mad at Jay now that I think about it, with Cam and them niggas dissing him, this, that, and the other. But the state property crew really ain't have nothing to do with that. Bleak had nothing to do with that. And it should have been a Roc-A-Fella tour, not a Roc-A-Fella, Jay-Z and 50 Cent. And you take Missy, Busta, and Snoop, and you don't take none of your artists. No, they still signing your label. Like, that joint was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, to each his own. To each his own. Now, I told you that Jay-Z was going to be doing the freestyle. Was I right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did I say that he was going to get at Drake? He did, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That should have you subscribe to my channel just for that alone. Right? But we know he didn't only take shots at Drake. He took shots at Lance Rivera. He took shots at Tory Lanez. He took shots at Nicki Minaj. He took shots at Kanye. He took shots at Oskino, right? Right? He got that Dame, man. Drake, I told you was going to get it, Drake. He talked about poor Dame, got his teeth knocked out again by Jay. Now, like I predicted earlier, remember, they're going to announce the Roc-A-Fella reunion tour, right? Just remember that. Just remember that. Now, this is the same man that recently, in his GQ interview, had the nerve to say, battle rap doesn't need to be a part of hip hop culture anymore. Dude, how many of y'all remember Jay-Z saying that? Instagram, I'm live on YouTube. You can go on my story, hit the link, it'll bring you to the screen. All right. How many of y'all remember Jay-Z saying this? That hip hop, like battle rap shouldn't be a part of the culture anymore. It's wrong to disrespect people's families. People out here are trying to tear down people's lives. This is everything that he said. Trying to wreck this guy's marriage or this guy's relationship with his child. This is what Jay-Z was saying in the GQ interview just a few months ago. And then he comes out and do what? Like, isn't this the guy that recently said, yeah, man, when I came up in the game, it was rules to the game. No women, no kids. Even though this is the same nigga that talk about he put baby condoms on Nas' baby seat. Even though he was lying because Nas' daughter Destiny at that time wasn't even in a goddamn baby seat. She was too big for a baby seat. But y'all believe him, so he said it, so y'all believe him. Right? So, and like I said, when he was messing with Carmen, her daughter wasn't even in no goddamn baby seat. So, however, now here is the mature grown man, Jay-Z, just dropping gems on the little dude he was talking to for the GQ interview, right? No women, no kids. It turned right around. And now he is the grown man, mature Jay-Z, talking about Nicki Minaj kid. But 2 months ago, it was no women, no kids. But now he's talking about Nicki Minaj and her kid. Then he taking shots at the dude Kenneth Petty and his situations when there's the same nigga who was being sued for being a Chester with Diddy, allegedly. This nigga saying something about Nicki Minaj husband. Ramir, did you hear this? Ramir? Hey, Ramir, this nigga has got the audacity to be talking about Nicki Minaj husband? Jay-Z, don't act like you ain't no nigga. Oh, God. Jay-Z, don't act like you ain't no nigga. He talking about Kenneth Petty. You talking about Kenneth Petty like you ain't no nigga. hypocritical hoe. Oh man. Don't remember, Jigga Man. You the nigga that was ducking that DNA test. And you talking about Kenneth Petty? We know why you was ducking that DNA test. Because the results was prison, nigga. It would have been a positive result. That a P would have popped up for prison. She was underage when you made that baby, lady. Now, here's the other thing, right? Jay-Z, you know, like I know, on God, on Allah, on Buddha, and everything under the sun. Nigga, you did not stab Un. I was there, you was there. I seen everything with my own eyes, nigga. You was not even in the building when Un got stabbed. Stop it, bro, with the Un thing. Like, you keep trying to take credit for something that a nigga in Harlem did for you. It wasn't even a Brooklyn nigga that did it. So why do you keep acting like you got blood on your hands when it came to Un? Nigga, you ain't even get sweat. You ain't even help him jump him. I was there. I've seen the whole thing. This nigga's crazy. And you know why you got them shots, right? For you running your mouth on Vlad and on the Art of Dialogue. Saying that Jay-Z didn't look out for Biggie's crew and he was using Biggie's lyrics and he didn't put Lil Kim or Junior Mafia on tour. He didn't look out for. That's why you caught that on without no question. And I know you should know why he said your name. Because you was on that goddamn them podcast throwing him under the bus. You know, you can't talk bad about Jay. Jay, you loser. He's a sensitive little nigga. That nigga Jay-Z is a sensitive nigga. You know what I mean? I remember Dame telling the Young Guns about Jay when the Young Guns had just left Jay, and Jay told them niggas, yo, y'all coming with me. And Dame is trying to convince them to come with him. But in that meeting, we was on the private jet going to London, and Dame is, trying to convince the Young Guns to run with him. But he's telling him about Jay's character and how Jay, hold grudges and will ruin your deals. And he'll blackball you and ruin your deals. And he's telling the Young Guns that. Matter of fact, you know what? I ain't got to tell you about it. How about I show y'all another exclusive, right? Like, oh my God, y'all don't understand the content that I have, but I'm going to have to show you, right? Let me show you Dame schooling the Young Guns about how Jay-Z is. And then the ill thing is, right? The Young Guns went with Jay-Z anyway. And what happened to their career? This nigga dropped them in Bleak 1 week apart. It was all bad. It was all bad. But, everybody's a fan of Jay. So it's like everybody hates Chris. Everybody loves Jay, even though he will boonk you with no Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? But Chris and Neef at this time, they like 19. They young niggas. they don't have the wisdom that they have now. So we all was young. I was a little older than them. You know, me and Dame's the same age, but they was a little younger, so they get it past. They didn't know they weren't experienced enough to say, well, Dame is gonna go all the way hard for us. And had Dame was able to retrieve some of these artists to go with him, then it would have been harder for them to blackball him because labels would have been giving Dame deals if he would have had Beanie Siegel, Young Guns, Petey, and still had, some of the Dipset or whatever. He could have moved on and been strong, but everybody ran over to Jay. Even Kanye should have stayed with Dame. It would have been a totally different outcome. You know what I'm saying? But these are my teeth, nigga. I know we the same age, but it's the difference. You could be a millionaire and not take care of your teeth, or you could be uh, a broke nigga or whatever you want to call it, and take care of your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Money don't make you smart. You know what I'm saying? Because if money made you smart, then Dane would have spent more money, more time at the dentist than on shopping and traveling and everything. That would have been a priority to him, But I ain't here to take shots at Dame. I'm just here to prove a point to y'all. Check this out. Dame telling the young guns about Jay-Z's character.
But you catch you out there, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's definitely like you try to do anything. Like I watched him, he shit all the time. Like somebody shitting on him, wouldn't let him in the club or something. He would ruin deals just for that. Because somebody hurt his feelings. Yeah. One like speak his business, he takes his business on a personal level. You know what I mean? And shit. It's no problem. I mean, you could, but you gotta be watching it. You can't be like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain niggas I know that got vendettas against me for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, at any chance they get, at any opportunity, any time, no matter how much, they ain't gonna never forget that this kind of some of this shit I did. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's all great. It's not too bad. It's a G4. It's a G4? Yeah. Perfect. I'm not mad at that. G4 to London. Fuck it on these niggas. You know what I mean? It's going to Europe. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't. Hey, tell me. Yo, oh, yeah. I got that. Yo, you got that rich girl CD? Just tell me how you like it, man. I'm not saying nothing. I want y'all to speak up. You gotta tell me, you know what I mean? It's your shit. You know what I mean? Like, at least, you know what I mean? Like, at least just talk about it. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Just tell me what you feel. It's the only way it's gonna get done right. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I let the artists do what they want to do. It's your music, so you gotta do what you want to do. But if you don't speak up, niggas won't know that thing. You know what I'm saying? So just your music. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it like I'm respectful about it, which is cool, but I'm saying it's your music, so speak. You know what I mean? Like I gotta tell me everything. You gotta tell me everything. Just tell me. I'd rather you tell me. I think it's more disrespectful not to tell me and not say that than not to tell me. I mean, I don't never want you to feel like about nothing. Anything that bothers you, I gotta tell me. I might not realize it's bothering you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell me. We like a family, so we gotta be able to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's respectful. Yeah. So, we should respect one another. Right, come on, big face. That shit do sound good, though, man. What shit? When I put the old one together with the
You put your first, yours first, and then first. They ain't put it. Anybody can weigh your phone, weigh your. They been, yeah. I don't know why it sound like that. That's what's crazy, bro. You heard it? But you know the verse. But I know how the verse you got it. First time. I don't know why. They don't know that shit no more. Right. kind of Jerry.
But I ain't gonna be ready. Put the record out. Get to the stage and fall back. I'm like, oh, now I'm thinking.
Yeah, you like Sophia? Sure.
Okay. Now, let's get to these lyrics, right? That was just Dame, talking to the young guns. They just came off the Rock the Mic tour and jumped on the jet with us. And Dame's trying to, convince them to stay with him, but that's the whole another story. We get on that later, right? But now Kanye West is another one that got caught some shots from Jay and well deserving. Kanye called his one of his kids the R word, said one of his kids was the R word, which is derogatory term for mentally disabled, I guess. So those shots at Kanye, can you be mad at Jay for it? Kind of. It depends on the history of it, where it stemmed from. But was Kanye wrong for calling Jay son the R word? Yeah, 100%. Right. I mean, he could have said it in a more politically correct way, but to each his own, right? But now Jay-Z's out here talking about MAGA. Now, how are you sitting here back to talking bad about MAGA when Desiree Perez went and got a pardon from Trump? So if you so against Trump, why did Desiree Perez go and get a pardon from Trump? It's convenient how people they want to pick and choose when they don't like Trump. Jay-Z rapped about Kanye with the red hat, and then after that went to Trump for Desiree Perez to get a pardon. Ah, boy. Then Tory Lanez, he caught it. But Tory Lanez had that one song going at Jay-Z before he went to jail. What was the name of that one? That was my favorite Tory Lanez joint. Off that Daystar album. Damn, what's the name of that song? Let me see. Let me look it up real quick. Tory Lanez got this song, dissing Jay-Z. The Most High. That was it. Yeah, The Most High. But the thing about Tory too, right? He's talking to Tory Pops, talking about, yo, your son was on the federal phone talking about it was something in his drink. First of all, Jay-Z, come on, bro. We know that Tory Lanez case wasn't federal. And we know damn well he wasn't in the feds in the county jail when he got arrested with Megan and them that night. So what do you mean on the federal phone, bro? But we get it. We got the point. He was on a recorded line. And then Jaguar Wright. You know it ain't even nothing to say about him saying anything about Jaguar. As much as she many interviews and crazy ass allegations. And I ain't defending Jay, but truth is the truth. Crazy ass allegations she was making against Jay, and then retracting them. So hey, and then Questlove, you know why he caught a stray. That's probably my fault for highlighting Questlove talking about how Jay-Z blackballed Black Thought. In my video Choke did. That's Questlove talking to Talib Kweli about how Jay-Z blackballed what's his name? Right here.
Oh, it's almost like
Right here. He gonna say it right here.
We gotta blackball him.
He talking about Black Thought. He talked about how Jay-Z wouldn't do no music with him, and when he was signing Def Jam, Jay-Z didn't want to do no features with him, or nobody wanted to rhyme with Black Thought because the nigga was too nice, so they shelved him. So he wouldn't steal the fucking label, steal the shine.
Certain terms that, no rapper can really afford to look bad in front of him. So it's almost like we gotta blackball him.
Shout out to Jay-Z for seeing the big picture here.
Yeah, and it was a hard pill to swallow.
So that's why Jay-Z took that shot at Questlove right there. Because whether you want to believe Jay-Z's watching me or not, it's because Questlove put it out there that Jay-Z blackballed Black Thought. So he threw him right under the bus with Jaguar Wright. That's what that was about. But let's go over these lyrics real quick so y'all can see who he's talking about here and what's going on. Hades must be his grandmother. Hattie's turning 100. If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. So basically saying his grandmother's 100, and before she passed away, he was cleared of the allegations of him messing with that 13-year-old girl allegedly at the MTV Awards and all that other stuff. Every one of them playing silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came, right? So that's the Busby guy, right? And then but 911 is a joke. This is the double entendre right here. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. That's the shot at me for my Choke No Joke, Chokes the Public Enemy song. But 911 is a joke. Choke No Joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. Caught it. Corny nigga. Corny, come better nigga. Say my name. Jay, that was corny. You done around me. You gonna end the game. Say my name, nigga. All right. The public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. He's dead. This is when he started talking about Tory and his pops, calling them the leprechauns, have magically run out of pranks. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. I just addressed that. He wasn't on the federal line, but whatever, we get it. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his. Wonder how I get the blame? Niggas' teeth tumbling out their mouth. And somehow I'm the one who done it. There's a murder mystery game. My teeth tumbling out my mouth definitely talking about Dame. I think the murder mystery game, I think you're talking about the Aaliyah thing. Um, it's like the Clue game. The game, the Clue, niggas' teeth tumbling out their mouth like you rolling dice onto the board. And it's like the mystery game. He talking about Clue, like, and I'm believing he's making the references around the Aaliyah thing. Niggas' teeth tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. There's a murder mystery game. You had the cash cow and thunk it. What? You will pump test. I'm the one who strummed the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. Once again, this is just a double entendre of Roberta Flack and Lauryn Hill killing me softly and flipping and bouncing words. Damn near, probably a triple entendre. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still own you suckers. I'll marlow you niggas, gang. I ain't much for meetings, no how. Cancel the brunches. I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks gonna go up. It's gonna cost you to be. It's gonna cost you a B to even say my name. Like, I don't know why people act like these bars are so crazy. Like, it's gonna cost you a B to even say my name is corny to me, right? Um, the price of the bricks are going up. Nigga, you not selling drugs. Stop it. You work with an informant. Stop it. Like, uh, you ever heard of a wonder kid? That's a kid that's like gifted. I guess he talking about Blue Ivy. My children is some of those. You niggas have no shame. He must be this where he talking about Kanye. Y'all trying to get under skin. I really get under skin. Ask how I'm playing, right? That's definitely the Kanye with the whole kids thing. Kanye taking shots at Jay-Z's son, calling him the R word, saying that Kanye trying to get under his skin, and then uncatches his stray from his Vlad and Art of Dialogue interviews. Uh, excuse me, y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. That's Kanye on Twitter or whatever, X. Everybody think that they're the ones insane. Everybody think Kanye's say he crazy or whatever. You're no maniac. Watch how saying he act in my presence. Niggas shrink. Saying, yeah, Kanye can say all this, or whoever, all these niggas can act like they crazy. But when they come around me, they shrink. Just like Beanie Siegel and them. When they got on stage with him, you know what I'm saying? They shrunk. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mills, shrunk. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will say stuff about Jay, but when they get next to him, they look like little niggas because they get around him and they ain't saying none of that. I need a new therapist. That ish is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut ass nigga still stuttering, that's Oskino. Nut ass nigga is a Philly term. We all know that Oskino stutters. That nut ass nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Chatty patty is Dame. Chatty patty is a word that Dame came with people that would talk about other people. Clearly, Dame is out here keep talking about other people, talking about Jay, talking in these interviews. He used to call people chatty patties that did that, and now he's the chatty patty. So that's Jay saying the chatty patty down on his luck again, meaning that Dame's broke. Quest introduced me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still F with him. I just explained to y'all why Questlove caught that straight, because Questlove did an interview and let everybody know that Jay blackballed Black Thought, and that's why Quest caught that straight and connected with Jaguar. You was wondering why I ain't do the freestyle in rehearsal? Yeah, because meaning that, he didn't do this rhyme in rehearsal because he didn't want Questlove to hear it because he was gonna take shots at him. That lady back on that stuff. She sound like she in love with him. That lady would be Nicki Minaj, right? Back on that stuff allegedly would be drugs, right? That lady back on that stuff. She sound like she in love with him. Her kin can't even take their kids. Enough of them. I think that Jay messed up when he was saying the rhyme. He forgot what he was gonna say. I think he was gonna say, "A can't even play in the park, or can't even take their kids to school, or some shit like that." Right? Whatever it was, when this song come out, we'll hear the other lyrics that he messed up. But I'm sure it was a reference to that. The dude Petty, Kenneth Petty, can't be around children. A rapper can't be my op. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them, right? So he trying to say that the stuff that Nicki is doing, she being used by, I guess, Trump or somebody like in the government politics, and they using Nicki as a mouthpiece, so to speak. I'm governed by God. You tried to break the covenant. I reigned for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. This is where you go at Drake. Wrist get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Which I guess he trying to say like 10 would be 10 figures, which is a billion is, I think, 9 figures. 10 figures would be uh uh like he got multi-billions. I'm assuming. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up to Hove. I never look up to them. Them crackers got your publishing. Gangsta, go talk to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas workers. In perpetuity, how your contract is worded. Don't make me go F off, man. The roofs remember even when the trees pretend. Not too much on my name. Don't forget who I am. Haiti loves her Shawnees. SHAWN. I find it adorable. She put the S at the end. You don't know the show ain't even begin. I said you don't know the show ain't even begin. Meaning this two things. Meaning when he say Hattie's loves her Shawnees, right? Is talking about his grandmother, right? And then you don't know the show ain't even begin, meaning the album is getting ready to drop. He getting ready to go on the tour. You know, the show ain't even begin. Like, this is just the beginning of what's about to happen in his next few stages, right? And with Drake, I'm talking about them crackers got your publishing. Gangsta, go and talk to them. Nigga, they had got your publishing too. This nigga, yo, he be killing me, bro. Where he acting like he didn't give up his publishing, or he didn't give up his life rights, or he didn't sign a 360 deal. Like, this nigga be bugging. And if you don't know, like, you wouldn't know. But in 2008, Jay-Z signed a 360 deal with Live Nation. 10 years for 150 million. His deal included 25 million upfront payment, 25 million toward the concert tour advances, 20 million for publishing and licensing rights, 10 million per album for 3 studio albums. Right? And Live Nation agreed to provide 50 million to finance Live Nation and Jay-Z's new entertainment ventures. And they committed to 5 million per year in overhead costs for 5 years to help establish the company. Now, the smartest thing that Jay-Z did was get equity in Live Nation. They gave him a gang of shares. And then he signed a $200 million deal for the touring extension. So he keeps that. I talk about y'all doing deals and these people own y'all and this, that. Nigga, you still out here doing deals too. This dude, yo, he's bugged out, bro. This dude's bugged out, man. But man, shout out to Oskino, shout out to Dame. It's hilarious to me, man. Shout out to the young guns. I was happy to see y'all out there. You know what I mean? But you know, like I told you, Dane was trying to get them to come with him. Young Guns went with Jay, and they regretted it. I remember talking to Young Chris about it when he went with Jay. Jay-Z was supposed to drop Young Chris solo album. Guess what happened? Y'all remember Young Chris solo album? Y'all don't remember Young Chris solo album? This is the first time I ever showed this interview unedited. Look how Young Chris talk about Roc-A-Fella after Dame and Jay break up. When Young Chris stays with Jay and everything. Look at this. Y'all never seen this before. Y'all never saw this before. Unedited.
All right. Shit, what up? Yeah. It's good.
So we here.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, man?
So
You gotta tell the people what it is.
it's now or never, man. It's now or never. That's the title of my new album. Solo album coming this summer. You know, one half of the gun, as you can see. It's good, man. Just working.
Now, why you coming out solo? What's up with you? You quit?
No, he ain't quit. He ain't quit. Never that. came to me with the idea. Always working on Brothers from Another. You know, said after this one, the solo joint up next. So after we finished Brothers from Another, I basically just was working on it. Back home in Philly, getting it in the whole 06. We took a year off. I've been working though the whole time.
Now, how you felt about how the whole brother from another mother, the brother from another would come out when they came out?
Yeah.
Like now, I'm watching from the sideline, and I mean we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, but I'm watching from the sideline, and I see your album come out. Actually, at that time, I produced your show when you did Rap City when the album was coming out. I produced that show. So when the album came out, like I saw Bleak there the week before on his album.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't think that y'all dropping 1 week after another hurt y'all?
Yeah, definitely. And I seen that. But the first album, we came out a week apart with Kanye. Tough Love album. It didn't do bad. It didn't do what we expected it to do, but it did, you know what I'm saying? It did good. So I can't really say that, but I can because at the same time, it might not, you know what I mean? They got to focus on one act, you know how that goes. And they sent us out together. It was like everything was new. Everybody that was here, and Hov said it out of his mouth, he only had 6 months in the office compared to Leo in 20 years. So it was like everybody was just learning each other. You know, it was basically like we rushed, came off tour. We thought the momentum was there. Everybody was hyped coming off the Rock the Mic. Well, the Jay-Z and Friends joint, I meant to say. That's when he told us we was going to do that too. We was on tour with him. He told us we were a big part of his decision. So, top of the year, when, you know, as the split up was ready to go on, don't make no decisions. Got y'all ride with me. It was the first to come out, us and Bleak. So we was relying on the machine, on the Roc-A-Fella thing, thinking the name was big enough to just get 100,000 off top. And that's what, I mean, that wasn't what it was.
So do you see a difference from when Dame was doing the day-to-day office work from now?
Yeah, hell yeah. Big difference from when Dame was doing the day-to-day office work. You know what I mean? And I can say that because I felt comfortable with him too. I met him and Jay at the same time.
Right.
So you go to him for different shit. You know what I'm saying? You might go to Jay about the music. And I could talk to Dame. I could talk to Jay on a personal level too. But it was more like Dame because Jay was still an artist at the time. So he wasn't really around. He was doing him too. We doing us, he doing him. But Dame was always the one right there that you just go to. Go right. You know what I mean? With the Tough Love album, Dame was hands on. Everything we did, him and Biggs. You know, definitely missed that. But, you know, you got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Can't crowd spill milk.
So what do you do now that you saw how the brother from another project went, and you think about the days of the Tough Love and how that project went?
I just got it.
It's like I'm gonna make the next one better.
It's like I'm a new artist again. That's all. Scratching and surviving. I'm fighting this time around, man. Going hard, harder than I never went. Like you was saying, like we was talking about every autograph, every picture, every show, from the little clubs to the arenas, whatever it is, we got to do it. Mixtapes, I got to just do all the footwork, do all the body work, and everything fall in place.
So, when did you know it was over as far as the Roc-A-Fella as we used to know it?
I can't, well, end of 05. Like the end of 05. Middle. Like around the time when our shit was ready to come out and everything, it ain't, you know what I mean? The momentum wasn't there. It ain't feel the same. Ain't feel the same. We probably did. I can count on both hands how many cities we probably did promoting on and everything. Last time around Tough Love, we did every high school damn near, every college. We was everywhere we needed to be. We was everywhere like broken glass. This time we was laid back. We was not caught up in the fame, but coming off tour, coming off a Jay-Z and Friends tour, and we recorded the album on tour. So we coming from shows, going in the hotel, recording songs, and the pain wasn't there, you know. Basically like it was rushed. Not rushed, but we ain't really sit down and get deep with it. Party joints.
You ever ask Jay what happened? Why him and Damon can never work it out?
No, I ain't never. I felt as though that was personal with them too, so I ain't never really asked him what's up with him and Damon. You know what I mean? It was like that. I try to stay away from that. Just, you know what I mean? Keep it moving, make the best out of my situation. That's all.
Well, what you think was the fall? What was the reason for the fall?
I don't know, man. I don't know the reason. Because to me, it was all peaches and cream when we was around. It was all good just a year ago, you know what I mean? So I look at it like, damn. I'm like the fans. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
I say ego.
Yeah, ego.
Ego.
I don't know, man.
As, you know, son, nigga, dang, ego's out of whack. You know it. Nigga, wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he probably was spazzing like that towards the end because he knew
It was
it
about
was
to
out.
be, yeah, yeah. It was about to be a wrap.
But, you know what I'm saying? And son could have pulled his coat. Like, yo, you wild. You don't stop. I'm out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But grown ass man, he doing what he wanted to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then I don't think like Cam and shit, that shit had a lot to do
I
with
just
it too.
took it to another level right there.
And niggas being disrespectful,
Yeah.
you know, taking over the rock and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. They got out of hand when they first came.
You know?
They got out. But we was all good with them too, Dipset. So I ain't never really look at that like, you know what I'm saying, like that.
So now, how is it now that, you know, like everybody was family at one point?
Yeah.
Now that the family divorced, some niggas went with mommy, some people went with daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people married mommy, some people married daddy. And now it's like somewhat warfare. Where do you fit in at? Like you come in, you come out on Roc-A-Fella, and you got Cam and Jim and them targeting Roc-A-Fella. You know the name.
Yeah.
That's where you breaking bread at.
That's my
You know
home.
what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know you ain't got no beef with them personally.
Yeah, because I ain't really
people.
exactly.
You know what I'm
They was good money. You know, Cam and Jules was on the album, so it'd be fake for me to just be making records about them like they wasn't just like I wasn't just shaking their hands years ago. I ain't really never had nothing personal with them. You'll hear I got a song on the album, me and Junior Reed, called "Run to the Rock." Just addressing anybody that's saying, you know, I ain't saying without saying no names, but anybody that's coming at Roc-A-Fella, it's time to stop now. Like you said, this is my home. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm still under Roc-A-Fella. It's time to come out. I feel like we here by ourselves. So I got to step up. Hov, he ain't done with it, but, you know, he ain't president right now. He got a lot on his hands. So I'll take that. You're going to see this time around, man. Full throttle. Anybody that disrespect this, anybody get out of line, they got to say my name. It ain't about that. I'm getting fed up with it. I had it up the head now. So, you know.
What about like you got artists like LL, veteran, Method Man, veteran, Roots, you know, these dudes they come out on Def Jam.
Yeah.
You know, and they projects ain't done right, they ain't getting the right push. And you look at Jay as an artist first, you would think that he knows what to do right. Now you see these dudes complain when you fear that you won't get the same, or you'll get more of a push than they did. But
it ain't. Listen, my shit. The same thing happened with my album. We was the first to take the hit. Brothers from Another, we came out first on the new when Hov was president. We was the first to come out, us and Bleak. So I feel the same way they feel about we ain't get the push and you know. But everybody got their own thing, man. You might think Hov doing this with them just because they signed the Def Jam, but he ain't hands on with every. He got approve everything that come through, but he ain't picking this song, all right, this for the album, or this, you know what I'm saying, this the first single. He might approve, but most of the time, them guys already got it in their mind. This is what we want to go with. They might bring it to Jay, and he just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, give them the respect that they already veterans or whatever. I'm going to rock with y'all. So you can't just blame it on him because whatever you picked ain't work. Or your marketing plan ain't go right. You know what I'm saying? And with me, it's different. But I ain't never slandered nobody's name or not like that, say they ain't this, that, and the third, whatever. I say, yeah, we ain't get promoted right. Jay will tell you that too.
the same time, you know, like I told you, he had 6 months in the office compared to 20 years. And everybody was just learning each other. I'm still learning people in Def Jam to this day. I just met 5 new people today that I'd never seen before. And I gotta walk around this motherfucker and meet everybody because I got that solo album coming out. I want to be friends with everybody.
Gotta be.
But you know,
Be addicted on there. They don't talk about you.
Yeah,
Like it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. I want him to go hard.
All right, so tell me about that album.
It's titled Now or Never. Titled Now or Never. I got Marshall from Poetry on the album. I was out of Atlanta. No, I was in Miami before. She was in the next studio. Always at Circle House. She was in the next studio over, whatever. You know, we always meant to link up. You know, Chad West. That's my house producer from Philly, whatever. He good friends with her. So we always talk about linking up doing a record. But I had the record out there when I was out there on the road. And when I seen her, I told her, come on over, played it for her. She jumped right on it, laced it for me, you know what I'm saying? It's that Philly love, no problem. So that's a good record called Young Girl. Got a crazy joint with Twister. It's crazy. You know, I was on his last joint. What was that album called? Kamikaze. That joint. Yeah, me, Bleak, Freeway, and him. We recorded that on tour too. I think we was on Rock the Mic back then. When we was in Chicago, we went past the studio, laced it. You know, I called him up. I heard him on it. Heard him on the record. Got air for that music. Called him, sent him the record. He sent it back the same night. 2 verses. He sent me 2 verses. Honey, pick from these. I put it together. It's a good record. Called my Black Drop Top. Bobby Valentino, he on the first single. It's called City to City, Coast to Coast. I had that record for a little while too. I was just waiting to get the right person on the hook. When I seen him at Powerhouse, I was talking to him about it in Philly. When I went out of Atlanta to work on the album, my man Leighton called him up. He came to the studio, laced it up. He laced 2 joints for me. That and another record. He just told me to go with the best one. So, you know, that's the one we picked. We mixed it down and everything, ready to let it go. Junior Reed on the record. I did like 3 with him out Miami. Street Runner did the beat for me. You got it? Cameraman. Street Runner did the beat for me. Shout out to Street Runner. He was out Miami. When he played it for me, it had the Junior Reed's sample.
Shout out to Murder. That was Tata brother, Murder, that came in and gave Chris a pound right there.
Street Runner did the beat for me. Shout out to Street Runner.
Yeah, but I'll put up the rest of this interview by itself because as you can see, it's much longer. And yeah, I never really got to see this whole full interview with young Chris about his solo album and why Jay-Z put his solo album out.
Catch me in your city.
It's crazy. But I tell you, it don't matter how long Jay-Z screw these dudes over, turn his back on them. Don't. Whenever Jay comes around and he calls them, and more than likely, I guarantee you, Bleak was the bridge for state property to show up at that show. You know why? Because Bleak, no matter what, he is 100% loyal to Jay-Z. But however, he still maintains his independence as a man to have his relationships where he can still be cool with me. He can still be cool with Dane. He can still be cool with Beans. He can still be cool with Petey Crack. Whether Petey Crack said camel season or Choke said Jay-Z wears a wig or Dave says that he took all J girls. it don't matter. Bleak always can be his own man, even when Beanie Siegel was dissing Jay, and dissing Bleak. You know what I'm saying? Bleak is a person that I can respect on a level that he gonna ride or die for Jay 100%. He gonna ride. He not gonna go against the grain, but he not gonna be his bitch either. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be his own man, but he gonna respect Jay as much as he can respect him, and not violate Jay in any way, but maintaining that he's not Jay's broad. Kind of like you know, Yayo and 50. You know what I'm saying? Yayo is not Bleak. Yayo is loyal like Bleak, but Yayo is not his own man. He can't go and be cool or have a conversation with 50 ops, like Bleak can. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we all was friends or we all worked together or we all had a relationship and two people in that whole clique fell apart. You know what I'm saying? Bleak is not like Yayo that's going to turn against Game, going to turn against Floyd Mayweather, going to turn against 50 baby mother or everybody. He's not going to do that. Bleak is not going to do that, and I can respect that about Bleak. And that is the reason why you saw State Property on that stage tonight. Not because Jay called them and they had respect for Jay. I believe Bleak brokered, yo, the big homie wants y'all to come out, because Jay ego won't allow him to call him and nigga tell him no. You know what I'm saying? So he'll send Bleak to do it or somebody else. And if they tell Bleak no, then for him, it don't hurt his ego. Because he'd be like, you wanted to do that. You told me I should bring them niggas out. You want to bring me to bring them out? You asked them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was, because I remember he did that with Nas when I was at Roc-A-Fella. You know what I'm saying? We tried to get him to do something with Nas. I can't remember. And he was like, I ain't asking him. Y'all ask him. So it is what it is. But what it ain't is classic material. Will we remember this decades from now? Maybe not. Maybe so. Did he have any punchlines that made me go, oh? No. It was none of that. Was it entertaining? Yeah. Was the show good? I only see the parts with State Property going viral. There's not too many Jay-Z parts by itself going viral outside of that freestyle. So we know what the people want. Y'all want to see Roc-A-Fella back together. It's the Rock. It ain't happening, but maybe it will. But honestly speaking, I say Jay-Z's going to announce an album and a tour, and then it's going to be the Roc-A-Fella reunion tour. Jay-Z, State Property, Memphis Bleak, and then they might have some other people on the show too, or it's going to be like Jay-Z and the Roc-A-Fella family, or Jay-Z and friends, or whatever. But I guarantee you, they all going to hit the. They getting ready. A tour is about to be structured because we know Jay-Z got to go out and get on the road again. Why? Because Jay-Z deal is up. Next year, Jay-Z's a free agent with Live Nation once again. I don't know if they're going to renew his contract, but Jay-Z is definitely going out on tour so that he could get his numbers up because his deal is almost up. And he need to show these companies that he still got some fire in them. You know what I'm saying? For him to when he renegotiate his deal in 2027, he gonna need to show that he's still hot. And for by him doing that is putting out this album and going on tour. But let's see who get the better deal, because I think him and Drake are both looking to do new deals. You know, even though this nigga always acting like he independent and he's not. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. But shout out to Dame Dash, Oskino, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, uh, Kenneth Petty, and everybody else, Drake, and everybody else that caught astray from Jigga E. For the love of Jigga, gotta get this money, man. Gotta get this money, man. That's right, niggas. Beyonce said, I'm tired. My feet hurt. Get your ass out there, Jay-Z, and make me some money. Joke, no joke. Y'all already know. Shout out to the Roots. You know what I mean? Shout out to Questlove. You know, you caught a stray. Jaguar, you caught a stray. Joke, no joke. I caught a stray. Jigga Man, I've been waiting for that. And I got a new joint already written in the can for your butt. All right? But I'm waiting for your release date so I could drop my album when you drop your album. Because it's going to be fun. You know what it is. And here go my first single. If you didn't know, truth be told, we passed nearly. Choke, no joke. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like before you go. This is my new Jay-Z joint. First single off Learn from Mistakes, Part 3. All right, Life with Success. Choke, no joke. We here now. Follow me on Instagram at Real Choke, no joke. It is what it is. Peace.
I do it. This is a diss, would be specific. Hit you with a sub, you blacklisted. Her third tour, it's ridiculous. You in the crowd, babysitting. Mad at pics, fans flicking. You got a Billy, they dick licking. Kids, your son and dad missing. You duck in the swab, results prison. I see your faces, the mad prism. Y'all rats, are you kidding? And if you sign, you have no wisdom. Integrity missing, money mission. Lamar Latrells in your system. Camel licking, nerves switching. Are y'all kidding? Y'all Virginian. Success, y'all dream sex. Sold a lot of units, but still checks. Squares, Nike, I run with checks. People use Marcy as pets. I move his skin, you on your head. All your tunes are dead. You ugly like your dreads. No bag, I'm on your head. No fag, I'm my shooter. You the glad Duke shooter. You do balls but no hooters. Choke, no joke, I am the future with no Malloy. You play with boys, be out here wishing she was a boy. You her decoy, you her bitch. Choke, no joke, I am the shit. Yo, Cam, get off my dick. Mad Jim, king of the dips. Without Jewels, you have no hits. Your last hit was True Life. When he caught you with that right. Yo, Big Joe, am I right? Nigga Dame saved your life. And then you crossed him for home. Got on stage with Ho. You an actor, you ain't Poe. Joke, no joke. You already know. Yo, man, I'm done, man.
Joe, you already know. I'm here, baby. Grand Turks, Turks and Caicos. If you ain't know, now you know. Weather's beautiful out here. See the brilliant lady right there? I showed y'all the scarlet lady. I showed y'all the valiant lady. This is the brilliant lady.
Tonight you're gonna see the brother I know for sure can rap. And then
Yeah. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Eat a wall. Rest in peace, Fuegos. Don't ask me why. We here now. Let's go. Born in the Bronx, raised in Eden Wall. Place where I saw soldiers fall. Let's go. JR, crushed between the wall of the elevator, only 12. How would you cope if you were me? Let's go. Seeing the sight before 13. Probation, cause trespassing on the elevator was a felony. Blaming me, still went to the funeral cause I knew that it wasn't me. Carried the coffin before 13. Crack cocaine, hit the scene. Me a hustler, mom a fiend. I'm mad cause she keep stealing my things. I'm draped in the jewels her addiction brings. That's the things that make us cry. When your baby mama don't let you see your child, or when your mans leave the VI. We birth, we live, we die. We struggle to survive. Choke, what's your thoughts? Don't ask me why. They hate, they lie. Let's go. They say choke wanna rhyme now. How come? Been rhyming on my 5th album. 3 mixtapes, learn from mistakes. Rhyming on the porch back in '88 with Bo. He had a better flow. Studied on my hustle, didn't care about my flow. Never made it rich, saw the glow. Dude on 2 got stripped by pole. Follow Daisy, he on the low. Grimy and gritty, he stacked the dough. Out from the place, 250 in the safe. Cops will shoot you after the cuffs were placed. They wonder why I don't respect Jake. Why I could never spit it soft like Drake. Take it how you want it, like a Drake cake at 8. You weak in the knees, I jab like Zab, your Harlem shake. It's choke, no joke, and I am great. We birth, we live, we die. We struggle to survive. Choke, what's your thoughts? Don't ask me why. They hate, they lie. Eat a wall, what up? Let's choke, no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her.
Joke out here in DR. My man Delvin, see him?
Yeah. In Dominican Republic.
Alright?
Yeah.
We here.
yeah. Choke, no joke. Primo, you ain't want to give me no beat, so I'm stealing one. Take it personal. You know you my guy, Primo, love you. You gonna give me a beat after this one. I never thought that you would cry at me, go against me. and backstab. Third eye is strong, word is bond. Put you on the fakes and now you won. I gave you support and you play me. For those who play with butt, yeah, I'm talking Breakfast Club, Revolt, whatever. All I know is birds of a feather. Hang with those that they hate. Once the realness, now you fake. And I see through you. What you gonna do when they book you and your Duke shoot? I know you think I'm expose you. This ain't no threat, take it personal. Choke no joke. 2023, it's all me. You hear me? 2023.
What's going on, bro? Right, man. I go damn hard away from that life, man, and for this
Gang life, man.
Say word.
Hey, man, I don't know. They got somebody in their ear influencing them, man, and I need you to come talk and holler at these little niggas, man, because, look, I'm at my wit's end, man.
Nah, man, I'm over there.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I'll let you in a minute.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, my nigga. One. Yeah. DJ 2. You know what it is. Youngster, you are me. It's a reason they call me OG. I saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Hey yo, come here, man. Oh, you think I'm corny, huh? Oh, really? I see more guns than Tommy. Who's Tommy? Was I in the army? No. Nah, I got my stripes though. Now listen, broke many nights. Doing what? Pitching that white. No matter hard or soft, trust me, I'm cut from a different cloth. Now look at me, I don't knock my man off. If I gotta kill him, I step off. You know why? When you kill a trife, find yourself killing all your life. Word is bond. You have to live, little nigga, to experience life. Trust me, your mama's the one. There at the end of the night. Let's go. Youngster, you are me. Yeah. It's a reason they call me OG. Let's go. I saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Youngster, you are me. It's the reason why they call me OG. I saw things you didn't see. Sit down and listen to me. Come here, man. Listen, you little jerk. They gonna tell you to put in work. What? Then they gonna give you a gun. And tell you to kill someone. Who's already a op. They really want the block. Are you serious? And you gonna take the shot. And then you go to jail. What? 3 hots in a cot. 20 flat to be down with the block. No, I don't. You thought it was your beginning. Nah, that's where you stopped. They knew the outcome and didn't let you opt out. Why? To take they opt out. You the one they'll forget about. No, they won't. Youngster, you are me. It's a reason they call me OG.
Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all have a good night. Please subscribe to the channel if you didn't. If you just tuned in, the show is over. You know what I mean? Played a few joints tonight. You know what I mean? But I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Hey, Jigga man. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know how we do it. Kiss the babies goodnight. Y'all have a blessed one. Don't forget the Eternal documentary is out right now on Tubi. All right? Go get that. Choke no joke. You already know. Signing off with this right here. Choke no joke. Chicky choke no joke.
Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke.